Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 common mistakes that baristas make. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, avoiding these pitfalls can help you perfect your craft. Some of these mistakes might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how often they're overlooked. By being aware of these common pitfalls, we can start to correct them and elevate our coffee game. Over the next few minutes, we'll be dissecting each mistake in detail. We'll explore why it happens, how to identify it, and most importantly, how to avoid it. So grab your favorite cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get started. Let's kick things off with the foundation of a good brew, the grind size. Using the wrong grind size for your chosen brewing method is a surefire way to end up with a less than stellar cup. The grind size dictates the surface area of the coffee grounds that comes into contact with water. Too fine a grind for your espresso, and you'll end up with a chokingly bitter shot. Too coarse, and the water will rush through, leaving you with a weak, sour brew. Espresso demands a fine, almost powdery grind, while a French press thrives on a coarser grind. The key here is experimentation. Adjust your grind size slightly and observe the differences in taste. A good grinder with consistent particle size will be your best friend here. Remember, a well-dialed-in grind is the cornerstone of a delicious cup of coffee. Now, let's move on to tamping, a step that often trips up even seasoned coffee enthusiasts. Tamping refers to the process of compressing the ground coffee in your portafilter before brewing espresso. The goal of tamping is to create a uniform puck of coffee, eliminating any air pockets that can cause channeling. Channeling leads to an uneven flow of water through the coffee bed, and ultimately, a less flavorful shot. How much pressure should you apply when tamping? Aim for around 30 pounds of pressure. But honestly, focusing solely on pressure can be misleading. What's more important is consistency. Develop a technique that feels comfortable for you and ensures a level tamp every single time. Use your wrist and arm to apply even pressure, ensuring the coffee bed is flat and compact. Remember, a well-tamped puck is a happy puck, leading to a balanced and flavorful espresso. Let's be honest, for many of us, a perfectly frothed milk topping is what elevates a coffee drink from good to exceptional. Achieving that velvety smooth microfoam, that glossy sheen, that perfect canvas for latte art. Well, it's an art form in itself. One of the most common mistakes baristas make when frothing milk is incorporating too much air. The key to perfect microfoam lies in finding that sweet spot between air and milk. Start by positioning your steam wand just below the surface of the milk, creating a gentle whirlpool effect. As the milk heats up, slowly lower the pitcher, incorporating smaller bubbles and creating that silky smooth texture. It takes time and patience to master the art of milk frothing, but the reward of a perfectly textured latte is well worth the effort. Now, let's talk about a topic that's often overlooked, but absolutely crucial: cleanliness. A dirty coffee machine is a recipe for disaster, imparting unwanted flavors and ultimately compromising the quality of your brew. Coffee beans are porous and absorb flavors easily. When coffee oils and residue build up in your grinder, espresso machine, or even your French press, they go rancid over time. Regular cleaning is essential to maintain the integrity of your equipment and the flavor of your coffee. Make it a habit to purge and wipe down your espresso machine after each use, removing any residual coffee grounds and oils. Remember, a clean coffee setup equals a happy barista and a delicious cup of coffee. Let's talk about an element that's absolutely essential for a delicious cup of coffee: freshness. Coffee beans are at their flavor peak shortly after roasting. Once roasted, coffee beans begin to oxidize and lose those volatile compounds over time, resulting in a stale, lackluster cup. The key is to buy from roasters who prioritize freshness and transparency. Look for roast dates on the bags. Ideally, you want beans that have been roasted within the past week or two. Once you have your freshly roasted beans, store them properly to preserve their flavor. An airtight container in a cool, dark place will help slow down oxidation and keep your beans tasting their best. Remember, fresh beans equal a vibrant, flavorful cup of coffee. let's delve into the often overlooked element of water temperature. The temperature of your brewing water plays a crucial role in extracting those precious flavor compounds from your coffee grounds. Water that's too hot can scorch your coffee, extracting excessive bitterness and leaving you with a harsh, unpleasant cup. On the other hand, water that's too cold won't extract enough flavor, resulting in a weak, sour brew. The ideal brewing temperature for most coffee brewing methods falls between 195 and 205 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature range allows for optimal extraction, dissolving the desirable flavor compounds while avoiding those harsh, bitter notes. A good rule of thumb is to bring your water to a boil and then let it cool for a minute or two before brewing. This will bring the water down to that sweet spot for optimal extraction. Let's talk about extraction, the heart and soul of brewing a delicious cup of coffee. Extraction refers to the process of dissolving soluble compounds from your coffee grounds into your water. Under-extraction occurs when you haven't brewed your coffee long enough, resulting in a weak, sour, and underdeveloped flavor profile. Over-extraction happens when you've brewed your coffee for too long, leading to a bitter, astringent, and generally unpleasant taste. Finding the perfect balance is crucial. It's all about understanding the interplay between several factors: grind size, brewing time, water temperature, and even the freshness of your beans. A good starting point is to pay attention to the recommended brewing time for your chosen method. Remember, a well-extracted cup of coffee should be balanced, flavorful, and free from any harsh bitterness or sourness. Let's talk about precision, a concept that might seem at odds with the creativity of coffee brewing, but is in reality its secret weapon. Consistency is key when it comes to brewing a delicious cup of coffee, and the foundation of consistency lies in accurate measurements. Using a scale to measure your coffee beans and water allows for repeatable precision, ensuring that each cup you brew is as delicious as the last. Start by investing in a good quality scale, one that measures in grams for optimal accuracy. A scale with a timer function can be particularly helpful, allowing you to time your brew and track your progress simultaneously. Experiment with different coffee-to-water ratios to find what you enjoy best. A good starting point is a 1:15 ratio, meaning 1 gram of coffee for every 15 grams of water. Precision in your measurements paves the way for consistency in your brew, ensuring a delicious and satisfying cup every time. Let's talk about an element that's often overlooked but plays a crucial role in the final flavor of your coffee water quality. Coffee is over 98% water, so it makes sense that the quality of your water would have a significant impact on the taste of your brew. If your water is tainted with chlorine, minerals, or off flavors, it will inevitably affect the taste of your final cup. Investing in a good water filter is a great place to start. A quality filter will remove chlorine, impurities, and excess minerals, leaving you with clean, flavor-neutral water. If you're really serious about water quality, you can even explore using bottled spring water or distilled water. Good water equals good coffee, so don't underestimate its importance. Remember, your water is like the canvas upon which the flavors of your coffee are painted. Let's talk about the final and perhaps most important ingredient in brewing a truly exceptional cup of coffee: patience. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to rush through the process, craving that caffeine kick as quickly as possible. But I urge you to resist the urge to rush, to embrace the ritual, and to allow yourself the time to savor the journey. Coffee brewing is a mindful practice, a dance between precision and intuition, a symphony of aromas and flavors unfolding before your very senses. When we rush, we miss out on the subtle nuances, the delicate aromas, the sheer joy of witnessing the transformation from bean to cup. So, the next time you find yourself reaching for your coffee maker, take a deep breath, slow down, and savor each step of the process. Pay attention to the sound of the beans grinding, the aroma of the coffee blooming, the gentle gurgle of the water as it filters through the grounds. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it. Thanks for watching. Remember, brewing coffee is a journey of continuous learning and experimentation. I hope these insights help you avoid some common barista mistakes and elevate your coffee game to new heights. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, to try new things, and to discover what works best for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and press the notification bell for more tips and tricks. Until next time, keep exploring, keep brewing, and keep enjoying the wonderful world of coffee.